Hi, it's Debbie from Creatively Yours and welcome to my Flosstube Extra. This wasn't supposed to happen, but I am on summer break from work for 3 weeks and this is my first week. And I saw a lot of mid-year whip parades and I thought, why not? It's not going to be a typical whip parade. I do an annual whip parade at the end of the year, beginning of the new year, of all of my whips. And yeah, right now I'm just going to show you what I have been working on from January this year, and yeah, show you what I've got so far. And the other whips, if you want to see them, wait for the end of the year or beginning of the new year for the full whip parade. This is just where am I so far. So I also have 3 finishes I want to show you, and Stitchy Kindness and Planned New Start. So yeah, it's Friday, July 26th, and I want to say it's my day off because it usually is on Friday, but today it's just another day in my summer break. So yeah, I think I have about half of all of my whips. I'm going to share a few stats with you until now. I started this year with 66 whips. I UFO'd 1 whip. I had 4 new starts this year, 3 finishes, and I currently have still 66 whips, which is unbelievable. My total stitch count for until now, by Flosstube standards, it's not that much, but I have a full-time job, so I don't have as much time to stitch, and yeah, I can't stitch for hours on end because of my fibro. I have fibromyalgia, and when I stitch hours on end, I will get sore, so I need to have breaks in between. So my stitch count is not that high for YouTube or Flosstube standards, but it is for me, so, and that counts. My total stitch count, and it's only I only count stitches which are in Markup RXP or Pattern Keeper. The paper patterns I don't count. So far I did a total of 51,303 stitches. So yeah, not that bad. Let me start with why you were here, the whip parade. Let's begin with the finishes I had. First finish, and I didn't iron anything, so yeah, you will have to do with it. This is Mary Amelia's Bird by Quaint Rose Needle Arts on Etsy. If I remember which fabrics I used or flosses, I will mention it. This is done on 40 count Vintage Country Mocha by Swigart, using the called for DMCs. I really love this. And that's my first finish of this year. My second finish was a recent one. I showed you in my last video. It's Fox Gnomes by Maya Stitch on Etsy. And this is done on 32 count orangey apricot fabric. Nameless, either way. Yeah, really enjoy this. And then my last finish of this year so far is not only a finish but a start and a finish. So a SAF, start and finish. Because I was on summer break last week, I decided to have a summer break new start. Because, well, I count it as a special occasion. At the beginning of the year, I said I'm not going to start as much this year. I am only going to start new starts on special occasions as birthdays and Stitch Mania, maybe New Year, New Start, that kind of new starts. And when I finish 2 whips, I can start 1 new one, because I want to reduce my whip list. I wasn't successful in that part, reducing, but hey. I bought this kit. It's called Chick by Alisa, which is a Russian kit. I bought this kit some time ago and I fell in love with it after seeing it at, I believe, Jessica Stitches here on Flosstube. Yeah, it's so cute, and I decided this is going to be my summer start, and I finished it. Oh, you can see the shimmer and the sparkly fabric. Ooh, it's washing out a little bit because it's a little gloomy outside. This is it. Look at it. Look how cute. I decided to swap the Ada from the kit for 32 count opalescent antique white fabric. I did half of the fabric. The other half is for another same type of bird. I bought 2 kits at the same time. I really love this. It's beautiful. I was going to, I posted this on Instagram. I was going to add maybe a couple of beads, seed beads, but in hindsight I thought no, the opalescent fabric does enough. So no, not going to add beads as well. But I really love this. And that's my finishes so far. Then I received some Stitchy kindness. I cried a little. As you maybe have seen my life update in my latest video, I recently lost my oldest cat, Nala. She turned 20 last May, and yeah, she was done. She was, yeah. I'm not going to get into it. If you want to know more, you can look at my life update. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for every comment and hug, virtual hug, and uplifting words from all of you. I really appreciate it. I really needed it. I was heartbroken. I still am a little bit. I'm okay, but yeah, thank you for every kind word everyone has given me. All out of the blue, all of a sudden, I received a message from Jantina, one of the Stitchketeers, and she shared with me a tracking info, and with the message, there's mail underway. So I was like, what? What have you done? Now I have to lay in front of my front door. Yeah, I received a big envelope from Jantina, and she made me a project bag to commemorate Nala. And yeah, I really was at a loss for words. Look at this. Look at these cats. And this is the front, and you can see this is the pattern I bought, and the beads and the flosses are coming from European cross stitch, so it will take a while. But this is going to be a Nala project, and it fits in this project bag. So yeah, I really, really appreciate this. Thank you so much, Jantina. Yeah. Stitchy friends really are the best. So yeah. Then I received a message from Povitrulia Handmade. She has I don't know if she has an Etsy store, but she is a needlework seller from the Ukraine. And she asked me if I would like to review one of her kits, and she had sent me a kit. I will show you. It's this one. It's called Mama by Povitrulia Handmade. I hope I will pronounce it the right way. Yeah, she is on Amazon right now. I will leave a link if I remember. And yeah, it has everything in it. It has Ada, it has cotton floss, a needle, instructions, the pattern, of course. It's not really my aesthetic normally, but I will stitch this, maybe in other colors, but I will stitch this. And yeah, thank you so much, Povitrulia Handmade, for gifting me this kit. It was really fast as well. Yeah, she had sent it and I received it in a couple of days. So yeah. Then I was watching all the mid-year whip parades because I love whip parades. I love watching whip parades. It's really dangerous as well because I get enabled really easily. And I had this kit on my wish list. I have a wish list on my phone for a long time, maybe 6 months or so. That's the way I do it now. I take a screenshot and put it on my phone and leave it there. And if I have the same reaction after several months, then I can buy it because then it sticks. Just to prevent me from buying on a whim or out of FOMO. So, but this one I had on my wish list for 6 months, and I saw this one again. I believe Elisa from Craftingincolorado. She is stitching on this one, and I had the same reaction. I was like, oh. So yeah, I was looking at it. I was looking for this kit and if it was available, and it was available, and it wasn't that expensive. So I talked it over with my partner. I said, what should I do? And he was like, do it. Just do it. He's like that. So yeah, I'm going to show you, and I need to restrain myself from not starting this immediately, but it's this one, The King of Flowers by Luca-S. It's gorgeous, and I'm sorry for the glare. It's gorgeous. So this is going to be a birthday start for me. I have it slotted in my calendar for the 10th of October. I'm turning 50. My goodness. This is the first time I'm saying this out loud. I'm turning 50. No, I don't feel 50. But yeah, I'm turning 50, so I'm going to have this as a new start. I asked Luca-S, and I will leave the email address in the description box for the PDF of the pattern. So it's in Pattern Keeper as of right now. I'm not going to use the Ada from the kit. I'm swapping it out because it's 16 count Ada for a 32 count Murano. And yeah, I can't wait to start this one. It's just so beautiful. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can restrain myself until October. So, and if not, that's okay too. Then I'm going to have to pick out something else. So that's it for everything not Wipparade related. So let's start with everything I have worked on so far. I have a laundry basket on the floor next to me, so if I'm out of frame, that's why. And you will hear zippers and everything like that. I'm sorry. The first projects I have been working on, and I'm going to have to take a sip of my coffee. Is Indigo Lane by Brenda Gervais. This was my New Year, New Start this year. I managed to get this into Pattern Keeper. I scanned it and I was lucky, I guess. It doesn't work always, but this time it did. And this is my start on it. This is where I am now. I'm not going to put in pictures from before. That's reserved for my annual Wipparade. This is just a recap. This is done on 40 count sand by Fiber on a Whim with the called for threads, which are Wixi Works, Gentle Arts, Sampler Threads, and Classic Colorworks, and a couple of DMCs. So yeah, beautiful. And I'm going to put it right back because I know myself, I will lose stuff if I don't. So that's the first one. The second one is, and I'm going to put in a picture because it's a full coverage. This is God Shed His Grace, artwork by Abraham Hunter, charted by the Cross Stitch Studio. This is my focus piece. My focus full coverage piece for this year. If you don't know me, I have two focus pieces this year. A full coverage piece and a non-full coverage piece. And this is my full coverage focus piece. And this is what I have so far. Look at that. Oh, I can't wait. I managed to get some trees as well. It's looking really good. This is done on 25 count easy grid, 1/1 full cross, as are all my full coverages. And yeah, I'm doing the staircase method by page. So I'm working on this page right now, and then I'm going to go here and then here. Yeah, so I don't always stitch into sky or the same background. Yeah, really beautiful. The next one is my non-full coverage focus piece. This is going to be a finish this year, and it's still in the hoop because I'm going to work on it next week. Let me see if I can show you with the hoop. This is Night Fairy. This was a kit many years ago by Maria van Scharrenburg, charted by Lenarte. It's now available from Leisure Arts through Amazon as a leaflet. It's my oldest whip as well. And Look at that. This is what I have so far. I am currently working in the month of September. So I'm ahead. I did her face and her little head. Yeah, I really, really, really love how this looks. And it's going to be finished this year because I have divided the pattern up into 12 parts. So but maybe if I'm lucky, I will have this finished before December. So the next one is what I'm currently working on. It's a full coverage piece and I'm going to put in a picture of the cover. It's called Marley. It's a crop by the Cross Stitch Studio. The artwork, I am not sure because it's not stated on the pattern itself, but it's going to be here. I fell in love with this one and yeah, it's beautiful. I'm currently working on this one. This is what I have so far. Look at that. Very detailed, very confetti heavy, but very detailed. I am currently at 3.10%. Oh, God Shed His Grace, I'm currently at 9%. So, before I forget. And this is done on 25 count easy grid as well. 1/1 full cross. Yeah. Love this piece. It's such a gorgeous piece. And I love the colors, very muted. And this is going to be worked on tonight again, so I'm going to put it here. The next one, I'm going to put in a picture. Well, no, I can. It's a crappy printout, but I will do it. This is Quaker Street by Marjorie Massey. I'm only stitching this part until this stripe. So this is what I'm going to stitch. And this is what I have so far. Let me see. This is done on 40 count driftwood by me. And I'm stitching this with Silks for You PRO 43 charcoal. And yeah, I really love how this looks. It's beautiful. I am currently, according to Pattern Keeper, at 60.96%, but I cropped it, so I'm not sure if that's correct. The next one was a Stitch Mania start last year, and I haven't been stitching on it since. I will talk to you about it in my sort of plans. This is In All Things Be Exceedingly Diligent by Needlework Press. I saw this one stitched up by Contented Needleworker Kim and fell in love with it. And let me see. This is what I have so far. Only a couple of letters. It's a paper pattern, so I'm spoiled with Pattern Keeper. So yeah, it's a bit harder to stitch. This is done on 40 count Honeybee by me with the called for DMCs. And yeah, I don't think it's going to come out this year again, but we'll see. The next one is a full coverage piece, and I'm going to put in a cover picture here. This is Mini Deer Creek, artwork by Donna Gelsinger, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and this is a stitch along with the Stitch Coutiers under the hashtag Deer, as in the animal, Dear Friends Sell. And this is what I have so far. It's gorgeous. For a mini, it's gorgeous. It's done on 25 count easy grid, 1/1 full cross, and I am currently at 37.48%. That's Mini Deer Creek. Then, in my handmade project bag is Feast of Friendship by Blackbird Designs. This is gorgeous. I was stitching on this using my own thread conversion, but I decided along the way that I liked the DMC conversion, which was on the chart, better. And yeah, so this is what I have so far. It's gorgeous. I'm not sure of the fabric. I think it's, yeah, it's a 36 count. I believe it's sand. It's a Picture Plus. That's what I know. And it's a 36 count. And I'm doing this 1/2. Then the next one is another full coverage, because I have a lot of full coverage pieces. I think I have a total of 25 or 26. Too much, maybe. This one I haven't been working on a lot because it's a lot of confetti. This is Small and Mighty, artwork by, I'm not sure anymore. Small and Mighty is charted by not Heaven and Earth Designs. Or is it? I'm not sure anymore. I have too much. I can't remember. It's going to be here. This is what I have so far. Also done on 25 count easy grid, 1/1 full cross. I cropped the design, so the percentage, which is 1%, is off. But yeah, I love the hummingbird. It's beautiful. But a lot of confetti. Oh, it's the Cross Stitch Studio. I see the pattern here, but I'm not sure of the artwork. as of now, so I have to look that up. The next one, sip of my coffee. This is crappy printout, but it's the 2020 Pandemic Sampler by Sarsy Girl. This was a freebie. Can you believe it? This was a freebie. It's beautiful, it's very fun to stitch on, so, and I'm working in this part, especially in this house, or I think it's a castle, but yeah, who am I? This is what I have so far. Let me do it this way. This is done on 40 count Christie's sampler. I dyed the fabric, the 40 count, according to the instructions on the pattern, and asked the designer Sarsy Girl if I could name it Christie's sampler, and she said yes. So this is what I have so far, and I'm currently, because it's in Pattern Keeper, at 19.56%. Yeah, love this one. Next one, full coverage again. This is Chromatic Dragon, charted by Pain Free Crafts, artwork by Mikey Bergman. And I dyed this fabric myself, and I really did a happy dance when I was done with the dyeing, because it's gorgeous, if I do say so myself. Look at that. It's beautiful, and I'm going to fold it so I can show you where I'm at the moment. This is what I have so far. I started in the middle left. I'm omitting the background. I'm only stitching the dragon itself. And yeah, it's gorgeous. It's a fun stitch. Needle minder is from Crafty Emily. Love this one, look at that. She made this herself. Dragon's eye. Yeah. I am currently at 15.67%, sort of. I think 3/4 of a way done with omitting the background, but I am leaving some of the background as I go, because it's hard to do. So yeah, that's Chromatic Dragon. It's true what they say. I hear every Flosstuber say it when they do a whip parade. You fall in love with your own projects all over again. So that's wonderful. Then my next one. Oh, this one is so gorgeous. And I can't wait to get back to this one. Is All Creatures Great and Small by Barbara Anna Designs. I managed to get this into Pattern Keeper. I thought it wasn't doable because it was password protected, the PDF. I bought the PDF from Creative Poppy, but it worked. So I'm not sure, did I mention somewhere what fabric I used? Of course not. Oh yeah. This is what I have so far. Look at that. I love this. I love this. This is currently at 10.06% and it's stitched on 40 count platinum by Zweigart with the code for DMCs. Wonderful, a wonderful stitch. Very fun, a lot to see. Put the pattern back. Next one. This is Little Blue, artwork by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I am stitching this together with Stephanie of the On Point Stitcher. She started in the upper right and I started in the upper left, and we both cropped the design. So yeah, my percentage is off. I wanted more of a square instead of a rectangle. And this is what I have so far. Oh my goodness, these colors. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. I am currently at 25.28% according to Pattern Keeper, but that's not the right percentage. I stitched this on 25 count easy grid 1/1 full cross. Yeah, it's easily one of my favorite stitches because of the colors. It's really happy. Yeah, summery. Yeah. Again, I can't wait to get back to this one. The next one is another full coverage, which is started because of Mama Flossabilities. She finished this one. It's gorgeous. I just don't have the time to stitch on all my full coverages. I have too much. Yeah, but it's beautiful, and yeah, very wrinkly as I see it. This is Forest Santa and Reindeer. And I don't know the artwork out the top of my head anymore, and it's charted by, it's going to be here again. This is what I have so far. A lot of background still, 3808. This is done on 25 count easy grid 1/1 full cross, and I'm currently at 5.23%. This one was started at Dutch Mania last year. The pattern didn't upload that well in Pattern Keeper. I thought it did, but it didn't. I found out at Dutch Mania when I wanted to start it that it just changed every symbol to other symbols, and it was really hard to stitch. So I have been looking at the symbols and yeah, reassign them, and together with Jemima we took an hour and a half, and then I started it. But In the end, I wasn't happy with Pattern Keeper and how the pattern was looking there. So I decided to upload it into Markup RXP, and that's wonderful because now it's correct. And this is, oh, let me show you the cover picture. It's Squirrel by Svetlana Sichkar. I don't know if I pronounced that the right way. Squirrel with sweater, that's what I call it. Bought the PDF on Etsy. And this is what I have so far. Look at that. I am so happy with how this is looking. And that's the thing with Russian or Ukrainian designers. They are so good at designing. And the colors and flowing of colors, and yeah, a lot of blended threads as well, but I love it. This is done on 32 count unnamed fabric by Victorian Motto Semper threads. I was part of the fabric of the month several years ago, and I'm using the called for DMCs. Yeah, and I am currently at 24.72%, so almost 25%. Next one was my leap year start this year. I started this one, I believe, together with Jemima. I think she started this one as well. There's something on my fabric. This is Wise Owl, and this is artwork by Dutch Lady Mystic Art, and the pattern is charted by Stitches So Beautiful. I fell in love with this one because I saw Jantina. She has already started this one, so yeah. I'm doing all the black first. And this is what I have so far, and hopefully in 4 years, because that's another leap year, I will have all the black done. I am currently at 2.75%, which is not much, but it's coming out next month, I think. Next one is Gathering Acorns by Cottage Garden Samplings. I'm only stitching this part. I'm not stitching this corner part and this corner part. I'm only stitching the squirrel with the basket of acorns. Squirrel? No. Oh my goodness, every time. Yeah, it is a squirrel. These are acorns. I'm Dutch, so I have a lot of trouble with some of the words because they mean something else in Dutch. So I have this in Markup RXP. I'm currently at 21.83%. Let me see. This is what I have so far. This is done on 40 count vintage beige with the called for threads. The next one is the creepy one. This is You'll Never Melt Again on Me by Unconventional X-Stitch, artwork by Adrian Borda. And yeah, this is a big one. I'm stitching this on 25 count potato Lugana 1/1 full cross, and I'm working in the first eye before I am going to the background again. It's really beautiful. I'm currently at 3.32%. Next one. Oh, this one is beautiful as well. This is Love is Sometimes Blue by Twin Peak Primitives. This was a limited edition kit. And I'm only stitching this rectangle and what's inside. I'm not stitching the border. Let me see if I can show you. This is what I have so far. This is done on 32 count Murano. I don't know the colorway. It's a natural color. And I'm using the gold for DMCs. I don't have, this is a paper pattern, so I don't have a percentage. But it's a beautiful one. I've seen several of us finish this one, so. The next one is Edgina's favorite. Hi Edgina. This is She Sleeps. Artwork by Stephanie Pui Moonlaw. Charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I started this one with Lydia of Lovely Stitches. Hi Lydia. And we are using the hashtag Team She Sleeps. And this is what I have so far. I'm matchy with this pattern. This is done on 25 count Lugana 1/1 full cross. And I'm currently at 8.08%. It's really beautiful. Next one. Oh, this one is hold on. This is The Fox by Luca-S, which was a kit from mybobbin.com. And I was working from the paper pattern, but then I found out I could ask for the PDF from Luca-S. So I asked it and received it, and it's so much more fun to stitch on this one since I have this in Pattern Keeper. This is what I have so far. Look at that. It's gorgeous. I'm currently at 16.53%, and this is done on, what is this, 18 count? I'm not sure, because I snipped off that part from the, this is from the kit fabric, 18 count Rustico, I think, with the called for kit flosses. It's beautiful. Again, I can't wait to get back to this one. Next one is a freebie by Boomerang Stitches, known as one of the Hathaway stitchers here on Flosstube. My paper pattern or my paper cover picture is not good because my printer was doing strange things. So here's a picture. It's called Bird Nerd. When I saw it, I immediately said yes. I started this one with Jantina and we used the hashtag NerdyBirdSell. This is what I have so far. It's done on 40 count wooden shoes by me, and look at the needle minder. I still I love this. It's coming out next week. So I have this in Pattern Keeper and I'm currently at 17.04%. I love this one. Love the colors, the funky birds. Next one is Airmail Delivery, artwork by Chris Dunn, charted by Pain Free Crafts. And this is what I have so far. Look at the squirrel in the tree in the background. This is done on 25 count easy grit, 1/1 full cross, and I'm currently at 2.68%. Next one is Got a Secret, artwork by Chris Ortega, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And this is what I have so far. I cropped the design, so also this percentage is off. I'm currently at 27.34% according to Pattern Keeper. And this is stitched on 25 count Lugana 1/1 full cross. I love this. I love the eye in the rose. Yeah. I'm noticing that I'm tired. All the tiredness is coming out in the first week of my holiday. And then I'm going to cough and yeah, fun times. Next one is Sea of Prayers, charted by Tilton Crafts, and it's artwork by Takaki. I started this one in 2021, I think, with Alice. And we used the hashtag Sea of Prayers Sell. This is what I have so far. I love this one. I love every one, but this one is such a beautiful piece. Also done on 25 count easy grit 1/1 full cross, and I'm currently at 6.67%. I love these colors. I love blue. If you don't know me, blue is my favorite color. So yeah. Next one. Also started with Alice. I gifted her the kit for it, and she already finished it. I am still working on it because I have a lot more whips. This is Farben der Nederlanden, or Colors of the Netherlands, by Historische Stiekmuster. I recently tried to upload this into Markup RXP and it worked. So I'm currently at 24.18%, and this is what I have so far. I am doing this on 40 count antique white with the code for silks, which are Auvers Soie, Soie d'Alger silks. It's very, very beautiful. And very fun to stitch as well. I think I'm going to, in the future, if I finish this one, when I finish this one, do a lot more of these colors of patterns. The next one is Mickey's Coffee, and it's from Zana Cross Stitch on Etsy. And this is what I have so far. And don't be fooled, it looks like, oh, that's just brown. Yeah, 35 browns mixed in each other, so a lot of confetti. This is done on 25 count, easy grid 1/1 full cross, and I'm currently at 12.62%. Almost done with what I have done so far this year. This is done on a paper pattern. This was a kit from My Bobbin as well. It's called Blooming Cotton and Blueberry by Mereshka. Is it Mereshka? No, Magic Needle. And it's very beautiful. And everything fell out of the plastic, so this is what I have so far. I swapped the Ada, gray Ada, for a 32 count linen, gray linen. Yeah, very beautiful. I can't wait to get back to this one. It's such a gorgeous piece. The next one is Full Moon Mini, artwork by Andrea Lavery and charted by Contemporary Cross. And this is what I have so far. I really enjoy this. I'm currently at 7.59%. And this is done on 25 count Wedgwood Lugana 1/1 full cross again. Yeah, gorgeous. The next one, was a kit I kitted it up. No, my partner kitted it up for my birthday last year. This is Wilbur by Teresa Goget. I really love this. Yeah. I have this in Marker Barksby, but it's not doing what I want, so I'm not sure. The percentage says at this point, I believe 9%, but it should be 30 or 35 as of now. This is done on the cold for fabric. Let me see if I can see. 32 count Bramble by Pictures Plus with the cold for threads. Yeah. Also love this one. Next one. This is called Mini Sea Turtle. Mini Sea Turtle Spirit of Serendipity. Very long title. Artwork by Carol Cavalaris and charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and this is what I have so far. I am currently at 9.81%. And it's stitched on 25 count easy grid 1/1 full cross. And the next one is a Stitch in Time Winter, artwork by Amy Stewart. Again, I love Amy Stewart. Charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and this is what I have so far. I'm currently at 8.90%, and I have am stitching this on 25 count Stormy Something by Zweigart, and the bottom is already stitched, but it's hard to see. And then the last one I have been working on until now, which was also a new start. I finished Chick by Alisa, and which was my summer new start, summer vacation new start. And then I thought, I want to have another new start. So I thought, what the heck. I don't have a cover picture because it's a freebie from Cuore e Batikore. I hope I am pronouncing that the right way. It was a freebie from them, and it's on their blog, and I will link it below. But I never found a cover picture for it. So I can show you the pattern from far away, maybe. It's this Halloween, un piccolo Halloween. I want to turn this into a drum. I fell in love with it the moment I saw it, so I decided, why not start it? And I have been working on this for the last couple of days. And this is what I have so far. I have this in Pattern Keeper. Reason why, the pattern itself wasn't that clear, so I had to rechart it in my software so it was Pattern Keeper compatible. So I'm currently at 30.85%. I'm using stash floss. I have a lot of fancy floss in my stash and I picked out colors I liked, and this is done on 40 count aged pumpkin by XQ Design. It's a gorgeous piece of fabric. Yeah, and that was my last start and last project for my mid-year Wipparade. Then I only have, yeah, plans. I plan on doing my new kit for a birthday start. Other than that, I don't plan on any new starts this year. I don't have any plans other than my focus pieces. What I'm currently doing in my rotation is I have 66 whips, which is beginning to be a lot. So I picked out 24 of the 66 whips, which I'm working on in a rotation until I finish something and I can grab something else instead of that one. That way I can hopefully reduce my whip list a little. I'm not making any promises because I know myself and I love new starts, and yeah. So I'm not making any plans. I don't have any goals other than Night Fairy. I want to finish that this year, and other than that I don't have any goals. I stitch what I want, whenever I want, and yeah, stitching is for me supposed to be fun and therapeutic, and yeah, that's it. I don't have anything else to share with you, so if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this Wipparade, or half a Wipparade. I am not going to say when I'm going to be back with a regular update. I will be back when I'll be back. If you are new and you liked what you see, I hope you would like to subscribe to my channel. And if you are returning, thank you so much for tuning in again. And yeah, I will be back when I'll be back, and I will see you then. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.